welcome to the first day of Vlogmas 2022. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Carol. I go by Knits and Pearls on Ravelry and I live in British Columbia, Canada, about 100 kilometers or 60 miles east of Vancouver. I have been doing a podcast for almost 6 years now. My podiversary is coming up in early January. It's mostly a knitting podcast, but I also like to take part in other crafts, mainly sewing and quilting and occasionally cross-stitching. For Vlogmas this year, I intend to reveal the contents of several different Advent or holiday countdown collections. A couple of them are yarn-based and another is tea. And then I've managed over the years to accumulate quite a collection of holiday or winter themed socks. And so this year I'm going to talk about my sock of the day. And occasionally I'll show you what I've been working on and tell you what I'm going to get up to that day. So without further ado, let's look at what's in my Sweet Fiber collection. This is actually a winter sock club. There are 4 skeins of yarn and then there are some minis and stitch markers and a progress keeper. So I have managed to resist opening this, just waiting for this day. So what I'm going to open today is this bundle of minis and my skein for week 1, I should say. When I received this, I caught a glimpse of a couple of the colors because, as you can see, the tissue paper is not sealed on the ends, but I looked away very quickly. Oh, look what I get. So, show you what I'm looking at. So I can see there's a lovely snowflake ornament. And then these are all tied in a bundle. Look at those beautiful colors. So that's a hint towards, I'm gonna, maybe in front of the couch there will give you a better view. Aren't they gorgeous? All tied up in this ribbon. And I can see that I have several different stitch markers here. Let's see if I can show them to you. Looks like a little jingle bell there. There's a star-shaped progress keeper. Oh, a little cookie. Actually, it looks like a little butterfly. Maybe a little butterfly sugar cookie. Oh, and a beautiful little sparkly rhinestone. So that's gorgeous. Definitely in my color wheelhouse. And let's see what's in week 1. I know some people love the crinkling, some people hate it, but it's kind of unavoidable either way. All right, ready to see it? Ooh, look at that. This is Super Sweet Sock in the Snow and Spruce colorway. So it's an 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon. And so I would say it goes very nicely with that mini there. Mind you, any of these minis could pop in there. So I am planning to cast a pair of socks on today with this yarn. Sweet Fiber is a fairly local to me hand dyer. I live in a place called Chilliwack, and 2 cities over is Langley, and that's where Melissa, the dyer, is from. So there's one reveal. Now, I am also expecting, hopefully any day now, a holiday countdown collection from Fiber Nymph Dye Works, but it has, according to tracking, been stuck in customs in Toronto for over a week now. So I just have to be patient and hope that it gets here soon. And when it does, I'll have, you know, multiple days to open. In the meantime, I decided to get the 24 Days of Tea from David's Tea this year. I did this once before and I just decided why not do it again. So, you can see day one up here. Let's see what's in here. My Advent calendar from David's Tea before had a little part of a picture on the back of the drawer, and so every day you turn the drawer around and over the course of the month it created a picture. But I see this year it's just plain. Not quite as exciting. All right, so what tea do we have today? Oh, it sounds delicious. It's called Cranberry Ginger Ale. And according to the back, let's see what it have in it. Gotta find them because they're not here in order. Here we go. Cranberry ginger ale has apple, ginger, hibiscus. I don't know what yaupon is. Y-A-U-P-O-N. Cranberry, organic sweet flavoring, natural tart cranberry flavoring. So I will probably make some of this up this afternoon. It sounds like an afternoon tea to me. And I gotta smell it because that's part of the new tea. And sometimes they have really cool things inside. There you go. That's what it looks like. And it smells really nice. So that brings us to the sock of the day. Today's sock of the day is an oldie but goodie. I cast these on back in December of 2017 and finished them up in early January 2018. The yarn is Fiber Nymph Dye Works Bedazzled in the colorway The Elves Were in the Eggnog. They are a 64 stitch top down sock with an afterthought heel and my usual rounded toe. I'll bring up a little bit closer so you can see them better. I don't think you can see the sparkle in there, but trust me, they are very sparkly. So this is one of my all-time favorite Fiber Nymph Dye Works colorways. I can remember when Lisa first introduced this colorway on her video podcast, 90% Knitting. And over the years, I was never able to get my hands on a skein until I think it was Cyber Monday of 2017. And I believe that this is the only or one of the very few yarns that I ever set my alarm for to try and get my hands on. So I can remember getting up really early and signing in and being able to score a skein, and I was so happy. These socks also have some good memories knit into them. I specifically remember that year we just before Christmas, on the 23rd of December, my husband and I drove up to go get my mom and bring her back down here for Christmas. She lives north of us, about three and a quarter hour drive away. And I took, well, that particular day, we had snow here, and so we had snowy scenery from the time we left home till when we got to my mom's. That's never happened before, and it was so beautiful. Every time you came around another curve in the road, there'd just be another beautiful scene that would open up. And I filmed part of that drive for that year's December 24th Vlogmas. So I will also provide a link to that episode. Anyway, I was knitting on these in the car, and there's actually a little bit of footage of me knitting on these. That was the most beautiful drive I've ever taken to go up to my mom's, or to go to the cabin, which is only about 17 kilometers or 10 miles from where my mom lives. So that particular drive really stands out in my mind. So yes, those are the socks. The sock of the day, socks of the day. I will be putting them on momentarily. Before I leave you, I just wanted to show you what I was working on last night and this morning. I filmed a regular episode yesterday and was showing off these Christmas baubles that I've been making. They are part of the 12 Days of Baubles collection by Stacy Lewis. That's just a black and white photo, but this is the collection. And so I have been making these as a Christmas gift for some friends. I'm going to give them each 3. So this is one set. They're just made from fingering weight leftover yarn, and then I had this one done. And I was working on this one, so I finished that last night. And then I cast that one on last night and finished it this morning. And so this will be another set of 3. So now that those are off my needles, I can cast on my December Personal Sock Yarn Club socks. Again, for those who are new, I'm running Year of the Stash Make Along in the Stitch in Time podcast Ravelry group, and part of it is a personal sock yarn club where many of us have set aside 12 skeins of stash yarn at the beginning of the year, and we're knitting one each month. So my skein for December is West Yorkshire Spinners Signature 4-ply in the Hollyberry colorway. So I'm going to cast those on today. And then I'm also going to cast on my new skein of Sweet Fiber. So I hope all of you have a wonderful Vlogmas Day 1, a wonderful 1st of December. And I will see you again tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.